What's crackling, everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list. For each episode, we take a cereal, put it on the tier list, so you know how good it is. I'm your host Tucker, and this episode, we're going to be doing Frosted Mini Wheats Cinnamon Roll. Now, last episode, we did the biggest departure in the Frosted Mini Wheats formula so far, and that was the filled mixed berry. Despite being very different, it didn't quite change the tier. It still got a D, along with original strawberry, maple, pumpkin, Frosted Mini Wheats, Little Bites, chocolate. So, kind of, again, got an idea what this is going to end up. But at least to me, cinnamon roll seems like a very weird flavor for Frosted Mini Wheats. Because, like, you associate it with sort of, quote-unquote healthy cereals. And, like, the chocolate one, you were like, yeah, sure, like, whatever, everyone does chocolate. But then to go to cinnamon roll just seems like a big leap. Maybe that's just me. But let's find out if it was worth it. Got something good going on here. No filling. So, back to original formula. Oh wow. That is getting a cinnamon scent. Yeah, okay. Sort of, envisioning a cinnamon roll. Yeah, I mean, not like a top tier cinnamon roll, but, yeah. Whole bunch of biscuits. Yeah, so again, looks pretty much just like a Frosted Mini Wheat piece. Nothing drastic there. Got a double one. That's fun. Yeah, it's giving off that sort of cinnamon scent, and it already has that frosting going on. So it's sort of getting the idea. But see how it actually tastes. Almost done. Okay. 2. Okay. It's not bad. You do sort of, like with the scent, you're getting that cinnamon sort of taste and a bit of that frosted taste. So that's going together pretty all right. But then, as always, the wheat is very present in Frosted Mini Wheats. So that kind of ruins the illusion a bit for a cinnamon roll. But it's close-ish. So like all the other Frosted Mini Wheats, as the biscuits sogify a bit, the frosted flavor seems to, slightly disappear. But for these ones, it's an especially integral part, with cinnamon and frosting being pretty much the main aspects of a cinnamon roll. So it kind of loses that a bit there. But the wheat taste also becomes a bit less overpowering when it's, sogified. So a bit of a pro and con. I'd say a bit more of a con because of, the frosted aspect. But I don't think it's as big of a con as some of the others, I guess, where, like with the original flavor, I kind of remember that being a bigger issue because then you're left with just sort of wet wheat. But this, at least, you still got that cinnamon bit. Now let's see how cinnamon roll-like the remaining milk is. Okay, it's got that cinnamon flavor going on. Very subdued compared to a full just cinnamon cereal, but kind of nice. You might be getting like a bit of the frosted sweetness, but not a ton. But yeah, kind of like the last one, you're getting a bit of the flavor in the milk, and it's kind of nice. Not Not grand or anything, but pretty enjoyable. I was hoping I wouldn't say this because it feels just kind of counter to the whole brand, but I think this might be one of my top frosted mini wheats flavors. So yeah, I actually kind of enjoyed this, and it's not, leagues better than any of the others or anything like that. But I think having the cinnamon flavor, as it says on the back, baked right in sort of helps with, as you get further into the bowl, it not losing as much flavor as some of the others have. So really, this is just an improvement on the original, just frosted mini wheat. I feel like just adding cinnamon in there. I don't think the frosting really changed a ton between the two. Maybe I'm just saying that to kind of justify my liking this more. But I think this is just kind of a improvement from that original one. So what I'm going to do is give Frosted Mini Wheats Cinnamon Roll also a D. There was the thought of, oh, this is almost sort of a C, but I think there's such a sweet spot of when this is at its best, because when you first start and it's really dry, it's not quite working as well. When you get to the end and it's sort of fully soggified, it's not quite as strong either. There's like a bit in the middle when it's, starting that process that I think actually works out pretty well. Another thing I was kind of considering is that in the D rank, there's also the Pillsbury Cinnamon Roll Phillos, which is another distinctly cinnamon roll flavored thing. And I think I did like those a bit more than this. So it didn't feel right to place this above that and be a whole tier above all the other Frosted Mini Wheats. So it's going to end up in that same thing. Definitely, I think, worth checking out if you enjoy the original Frosted Mini Wheats and you like just like a bit of cinnamon in there. I think you'll probably enjoy this, but it's not, a major change, I guess. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and in the comments below, post your general thoughts. Let me know if you've picked this one up. It says new on the box, and this time it actually is still kind of new. It's been a month, maybe 2 months that it's been out. So, timing-wise, actually kind of relevant with this one. But if you've picked it up and tried it, let me know what you thought. If you also thought it was just kind of a decent improvement on the original one, let me know. If you think this is kind of like a travesty to the brand, let me know. And again, this is sort of almost straddling the line between C and D. So if you feel very strongly that this should have been a C, you can let me know about that too. But until next time, stay delicious.